Good morning, Monday, beginning of the work week. Amazon flash briefing.
Jamie, here's your flash briefing. In NPR News. Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Windsor Johnston. Authorities say they're investigating the mass shooting in Jacksonville, Florida as a racially motivated hate crime. Officials say a white gunman opened fire in a Dollar General store on Saturday, killing 3 black people. Regan McCarthy with member station WFSU reports hundreds of people attended prayer vigils in Jacksonville yesterday, including
it was
Florida
racial?
Governor Ron
Or
DeSantis.
was that the only people in the store?
DeSantis was heckled while
By the way,
attending a vigil
not
for
cool.
the victims in Jacksonville before Councilwoman Jacoby Pittman stepped in, telling the crowd the event was not about political parties. Later, during a Tallahassee media briefing Sunday, DeSantis spoke out against the shooting again.
Perpetrating violence of this kind is unacceptable, and targeting people due to their race has no place in the state of Florida.
The shooter had been spotted near Edward Waters University, a historically black college. DeSantis pledged support to the school for added security and safety. For NPR News, I'm Regan McCarthy.
Okay, so it was near the Black College,
Tropical
so that's
storm
why.
Idalia is gaining strength in the Atlantic as it makes its way toward
This
the
is really
U.S.
why.
mainland.
Does the kid
Hurricane
live in that
watches
area?
have been
What do we
posted
know?
for parts of the
What
Florida
do we
Gulf
really know?
Coast where storm preparations
Did
are
he know the
underway.
victim?
St. Petersburg Emergency
I got to
Management
answer all this stuff for y'all.
spokesperson
Make
Amber
assumptions.
Golding is urging
Hope y'all done
residents to
y'all's
stock
job.
up on emergency supplies.
Make a list of what you're going to need for your family to include things to do for your kids, dog food, water.
The National Hurricane Center says the storm is lingering about 90 miles off the western tip of Cuba with wind speeds of 65 miles per hour. Forecasters say Idalia could make landfall on Wednesday as a Category 2 hurricane. Stocks on Wall Street opened higher this morning as investors wait for news about the U.S. job market.
Oh, the
NPR's
market's up,
Scott
the
Horsley
market's down, the
reports
market's
Dow
up, the
Jones
market's down.
Industrial
Every
Average
day,
rose
same
by
thing.
about 265
Ask
points
again,
in
tell you
early
the
trading.
same.
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says he and his colleagues are keeping a close eye on the job market as they try to
They're
decide
good
whether more
eye.
interest rate hikes
Not
will be
really.
needed to curb inflation. The
Oh,
Labor
more
Department
interest
sets to
hikes.
report
Yeah, we're
job
keeping a
openings
close
in
eye
Chicago
on the
tomorrow.
economy
On
because we
Friday,
want to
we'll
hike
learn
them
how many
interest
job
rates
U.S.
up
employees
again.
added in August. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo is in China this
Well,
week.
that's a hell of a
Members
reason.
She and her Chinese
You want
counterpart
a pat
have
on the
agreed to
back?
exchange
Too
information
bad.
about U.S. export controls, which have been a source of friction in the Trans-Pacific trade relationship. Trading in the stock of China's debt-ridden property developer Evergrande resumed today for the first time in almost a year and a half. The shares quickly plunged by nearly 80%. Scott Horsley, NPR News, Washington.
Stocks continue to trade higher on Wall Street at this hour. The Dow was up 236 points. The Nasdaq Composite up 83. This is NPR News. The UN Secretary General is calling for a peaceful resolution of Zimbabwe's election result dispute. He's expressing concern about the arrest
And
of
peaceful
election
resolutions
observers,
everywhere.
reports of voter
Why not?
intimidation, and threats of
That's what we
violence
need.
and harassment. Ish Mavandikwa reports Nelson Chamisa, the losing presidential candidate, is rejecting the outcome, calling it a blatant and gigantic fraud.
Well, some people
Antonio
can't
Guterres urged political
believe
leaders and their
such things,
supporters
you know?
to reject any violence and to
And who
ensure
knows?
full
I
respect
wasn't there at
for
the
human
election.
rights and the rule of law. He further called on political actors to settle any disputes through established legal and institutional channels. Tensions are high in Zimbabwe after 80-year-old incumbent President Emerson Mnangagwa, known as the crocodile for his alleged ruthlessness, was
80 years
announced
old.
the winner over the weekend. He assumed
The
office
80-year-old
in
was deemed the
2017
winner.
after the removal of longtime President
How old was the other guy?
Mugabe by the military. Mnangagwa
Mhm.
won his first
Is he any
five-year term
better?
in
I don't
the
know.
2018 election. 45-year-old
Does he have
opposition
Alzheimer's?
leader Nelson
45.
Chamisa, affectionately
45
called
versus
the
80.
boy by his supporters,
Wow.
lost the court's challenge of that victory. For NPR News, I am Ishma Findikwa in Harare.
Emergency crews in Canada are working to contain a series of wildfires that are burning across parts of British Columbia. Hot temperatures and high winds are fueling the blazes, burning around the Northwest Territories town of Hay River. This is NPR News.
Hey, it's Aisha Harris from Pop Culture
Amazon.
Happy Hour.
Skip.
In NASA news,
Finally, she's getting
an
quiet.
international crew of 4 representing 4 countries is in orbit following a successful launch to the International Space Station at 3:27 a.m. EDT Saturday, August 26th, from Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The agency's SpaceX Crew 7 mission is the 7th commercial crew rotation mission for NASA. Education and community organizations can apply to receive a living piece of spaceflight history to promote science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. A seedling grown from a tree seed that flew around the moon on the NASA's Artemis I mission in late 2022.
How does that support all that? Mathematics and all this stuff,
On
man?
Thursday, NASA released the
It's a piece
first
of
data
debris.
maps from its new instrument launched to
Here's a
space
piece of
earlier this
debris we
year,
pulled out of
which
our
now
butt
is
and said
successfully
it was from the
transmitting
moon. That'll
information
help you
about
in
major
math.
air pollutants over North America. NASA will provide live launch and docking coverage of the Roscosmos Progress 85 cargo spacecraft carrying about 3 tons of food, fuel, and supplies for
The
the
massive
Expedition
landing
69
gear.
crew aboard the International
We're
Space
selling
Station. In weather. Right now in Seattle, it's 63 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has intermittent clouds, with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 59 degrees. From NASA.
I don't want to hear what it helps you
An
with.
international crew of 4 representing 4
Math.
countries is in orbit following a successful launch to the International Space Station at 3:27 a.m. EDT Saturday, August 26th,
What's
from
this
Launch
debris
Complex
help? What's
39A
the
at
debris
NASA's
help?
Kennedy Space Center in
Tell me what
Florida.
it helped.
The agency's SpaceX Crew 7 mission is the 7th commercial crew rotation mission for NASA. Education and community organizations can apply to receive a living piece of spaceflight history
Living
to promote
piece.
science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Science,
Seedling grown from a tree
technology,
seed that flew around the
engineering,
moon on the NASA's
and
Artemis I mission in late
mathematics.
2022.
Wow. And it's
On Thursday,
living.
NASA released the
So what,
first
does it,
data
like,
maps
talk
from
to
its
you?
new
Okay,
instrument
maybe-
launch to
since
space
it's a
earlier
living
this
piece,
year, which now is
This
successfully
probably talks to
transmitting
you and teaches
information
you all
about
that stuff,
major
right?
air pollutants
Okay,
over
cool,
North
cool,
America.
cool. Amazon. Off.
On Thursday,
Amazon.
NASA released
Off. Amazon. Tell us a joke. Besides the ones I'm making.
Why don't jack-o'-lanterns trust pumpkins? Because pumpkins are seedy.
Pumpkins be seedy, huh? Alright. Whatever. Have a wonderful Monday, people. Peace. Peace out. Love. Rock on. Prosper. And have an easy work week.